Guys.
He's ending into a wrong marriage. Please, I am sorry.
Exactly.
I want to go. He don't want me to work. I said, okay. Is either I work or I leave. Now I want to leave. They say I should not leave, but I don't want to stay.
Even people under the comment section are even telling her not to leave her marriage.
I want to
Tell me
leave.
why you be under comment section and you are telling this woman who is going through emotional abuse, physical abuse, all the abuses in this world. You are telling her to stay in the marriage. Somebody is even telling me, Mary J, why are you advising this woman to leave her marriage? Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. You are telling me why am I advising her to leave her marriage? All the abuses she has been going through, are you not seeing it? For over 1 hour, they were beating this woman. For over 1 hour, they were beating her. Is she not a human being? How long?
I'm sorry, please.
Please.
Hi, my name is Choma Sweet Bro. Now maybe the only woman where they talk truth. Because I say it how it is. And because of this, so many people do not like me. Call a spade a spade. Say things how they are. And stop painting black, white. For it to be comfortable. If something is not going right for you, say it's not going right. Your partner might not love you, but you will find peace in standing with the truth. There are some partners who don't want you even to talk about other people because they don't want trouble. They don't want to take the shame and say, oh, it's my wife who is doing this. But say the truth. Do not sit down and watch things go wrong. Don't sit down and watch people suffer for nothing. People who cannot speak for themselves. So these are some of the things that are happening to us here in Europe. We don't suffer. We've been through hell. A lot is going on. And this thing is hurting us. Mostly we women. Welcome back to my channel. Because you don't want people to see you as a bad person, to talk wrong things about you, then you keep doing to please somebody, to please the society, so that the people will see you as a very nice person. But the truth remains that so happy you are not. Close to satisfied you are not. You just labor every day in vain. The love you even expect to get, you're not getting it. The relationship, you don't even have it. You just steer. Covering your partner's shame. Each day, covering your partner's shame. Because your partner do not want you to say anything that will make him a very bad person. He doesn't want you to say, oh, he's not treating you right. The way he's doing is not good. Because when he says it, people will question his character. This is your partner you're covering like this. Is this partner considering you this way you're considering him when it comes to how he should treat you as a human being? You're not supposed to say, this way I'm living is not good for me. The way our children are faring is not good for them. It's a relationship, something that should favor a grown man who can take care of himself. Or should this relationship be considered as something that the women and the children should first be safe before the man? Our parents not supposed to be selfless when it comes to helping their children. Are they not supposed to forget about themselves and think first about the children? This is the reasons why some women who are at home decide to stay at home, because sometimes you earn the salary becomes a problem. That salary that is supposed to be something that will help us, the salary that we are supposed to use to solve some problems, now becomes a threat. Because before you say anything you say, it will be that the salary, since you started getting it, that you're so proud. You're so arrogant. But anyone who is arrogant is already arrogant. The person is not behaving like this now because of what the person earned. Anyone who has confidence, which you can interpret to being arrogant, the person has always been like that. But they will see that person who is like this, who will always say no to their plans. They will see that person. They will leave the people who are quiet, who every time give in to the kind of relationship they want. They will leave that person. They will join the person who always say no. A lot of things are happening here, mostly for us living in Europe. A lot of things are happening. If you hear stories about what is happening in our lives, we here in Europe, mostly, when you meet your husband here in Europe, when you are a woman, the man bring you from Africa, and you are living here with him. He's the one who brought you, who gave you paper here. A lot of things are happening in Europe. Our lives is in God's hands. Our prayers is only with God. May God help us, truly, in things that are happening in Europe. They say, we don't stay in our marriage. We divorce. We leave the marriage. We separate because of government. We do this, we do that. You are not in the relationship. You don't know what is happening. I have a shop now for 18 years. Sometimes you hear stories. You ask yourself, are these people Africans? You ask yourself, do these people have blood flowing in their veins? How do these people go to bed and sleep? The way they treat their partners. But I know one day, all of us will stand before God. No matter how we ask, oh God, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. To God, really forgive. Things you do intentionally. And you intentionally wicked. You intentionally came to obtain somebody. All in the name of love. You use love. Oh, when I tell a woman I love her, she will follow me, she will trust me so that I can have the chance to do what I want to do. Where is your conscience? Why have you sold your soul to money, to what you can gain? Why are you like this? Why are your people like this? Supporting evil. There is nobody who has treated his partner bad here. Take things that belong to the partner, as long as money is involved, that I've ever had that the parents did not support. The families will support this person doing evil every time simply because of what they stand to gain. Why? Mostly when they have found another woman who will do their obedience, that one who is here becomes nothing. But God is wherever he is, and he's watching you people. And I always say, I say, me, I cannot suffer with a man and my own money, my sweat will be used to feed another second woman and the children. Then the person will be ready to give back to be hindered. This is what I said. And I know people might not like me. Do you know why people don't like me? They might not like me because I said the truth. Straight and forward. I said the truth. And as long as you stand by the truth, people will never like you. They will not like you because truth is bitter. And mostly people who support evil, they will never like you. I'm asking myself, are we like this in Africa? Do we have this bad mentality, this evil mind in Africa? Or do we change immediately we reach enter the flight and come here? Because of this quest for money, is it what makes us change turn us to evil. That's all we think about. Even old woman that is 60 years, 60 something years, you could marry the person, have affair with the person. Even when you have a wife, have affair with the person, as long as you can obtain that money from that person, you will do it. But if we are evil like that, we drank that water you guys drank. We ate that food you people ate in Africa. How many of us women are obtaining from men so cruelly like you people? I've made this video. It will be good for you to listen to this video, because what is going on in Europe? If everyone should come out and start crying for what is going on here in Europe amongst us, all of us will use makeup and clothes to cover the kind of horror most of us, men and women, go through here in Europe. The pain we go through here in Europe, we use our clothes to cover it. Since you people will not talk, and we talk, the ones I've had, I will talk, and the ones I've seen. Your woman, somebody you call your woman, you cannot buy simple something for the woman. Simple something for the woman you will not buy. When they say the king of what should come out, you come out. Before they finish the sentence, you run out. You come out. But that your woman. When you see other people, you give them money outside, you give them things outside to be, do you know who we are? Your woman and your kids are suffering. Some are hungry. The small money they pay for children, use it to go and build mansion. Any woman who refuses to bring that money for the mansion, which your stinginess will not allow you to buy ticket for the whole family so that people can go every year. Your stinginess cannot allow you to take them to holiday around here even. But you want to pack the whole money and send to Africa to go and build mansion. And it's only you who is opportune to go to that Africa every time. So what is the plan? Tell me the plan. I want to know the plan. What is the plan behind that mansion you insist you want to build in Africa? What's the plan behind it when it's difficult for you to buy tickets for your family? Which family have you seen, if you live in Europe, that since 5 years or 6 years, 10 years, every year they go home? If you see the family, I have a shop over 18 years. If you see the family you have seen that goes home every year with the children, all the children, wife and husband, every year they go home, they buy ticket. Ticket in summer is like from 700 to 1,000. Any family you see that goes home every year, the complete family for the past 10 years, the people you know from Africa here in Europe, do you know up to 20 families? All the people you know from your church, from your community, anywhere here in Europe you live, do you know up to 20 families who buy tickets in summer when there's school holiday to go home with their children, the husband, the wife, and the children together every summer for 10 years? Do you know any family like that? 20 people? You do not. Even 10, you do not know. But some people will stay here. Feed your children. Give your children food. Normal food to eat. You will not. Feed your children healthy. Normal, you will not. But you're building mansion in Nigeria. I know how much I spend for vegetables, for fruits, for food in another shop, though I have a fruit shop. We have not finished buying here now. We've not finished buying clothes to go and show them in the church, in the party. When we finish all those things, that will show them that, do you know who we are? My husband is taking care of us. Don't you know? When we finish it, we start buying the other one. Only very few people. But your husband will not kill you. Your husband will not deal with you, quarrel you for not buying food, clothes, and other things children want, or the kind of holidays they want. Your husband will not kill you. He will not quarrel you. But your husband will never give you rest of mind if you don't bring that money for us to build mansion in Africa. Because that mansion, we have to build it fast because these people have done it, the other people have done it, the other people, why should I be left out? But there are other things that are going on wrong in our relationships, in our family, that thing that's giving us sleepless nights, that makes our life not to be complete. Things that we should take care of in our life, that when we finish it, we'll be healthy. At least to have a very healthy relationship that our children can look up to. We don't quarrel about it. Like, oh, my wife, I've been trying to make this relationship work. Let it work. And you're not doing anything about it. Come on, let's do it that way. Put that strength and effort in fighting the woman to make a relationship work. To make things better for you people, you and your family, so that there's peace in your home. Nobody does that. But people will fight to, they will do everything to make sure you bring that money. Let's go and show ourselves, to show how rich we have become. That's why we put our efforts. When it comes to deciding who to marry, they wouldn't make that choice of that person who always say yes, yes to everything they say. They will always go for that person who they know that the person will say no when they want to cheat that person, and they will say, my woman is bad. But you knew how bad your woman is. But even at that, you went ahead and married that bad woman. That bad woman, you were able to endure for years with that bad woman. You didn't drop and say, how terrible this woman is. I better quit. You were able to carry on so many years with that bad woman. When you scratch and gather all what you want and you put it together, I think this is okay. You remember that woman is so terrible, so bad. This is time for you to live. Forgetting that it doesn't matter how smart we are. We can be all smart. But God gave us memory. Everybody remembers what he or she does. What you did as a person, everybody remembers what he or she does, or what we did. So no matter how you don't have guilty conscience, you do not fear God, you don't care who you run down, one day on this earth, you will count back how you lived your life. You will count and ask yourself, how did I live my life? Was I fearing God? How did I treat people I met? Even sometimes we ask ourselves, who has been my partner? Who were those people I partnered with during the time I was growing up to this age? You ask yourself how you treat them. And you will ask yourself, is this particular partner irreplaceable? Is there anyone like this partner? Among all these people I met, there's no good heart than this particular person. No one had patience. No one had mercy than this one. No matter what happened, this one treated me better. We all have conscience, and one day shall come when we will ask ourselves the question, no matter how we don't feel pity, no matter how self-centered we are, that day we'll be selfless, at least for a moment, and say, I have to tell myself the truth. There's a stage it gets to that we have to tell ourselves the truth and tell ourselves that that person wasn't as bad as I labeled that person to be. Judgment is for God. Vengeance is for God. So why worry your head about people who treat you bad, people who called you evil, the people who said you were bad when you are not, simply because you do not do things they want you to do in order to obtain from you. People want to make you slave. In this time, people want to marry a second wife, third wife, and pack you people like sardine. And you say, no, I don't want to be in the list of people you make your first wife, second wife. I don't want to be. Or they want to marry the people in Africa. Keep them there and leave you here. You say, no, you don't want. Or they want to bring their girlfriends along. They want to use the money that belongs to you people, how it favors only them. They want to do things with the money and you shouldn't have a say. They say, you are Margaret Thatcher. You want to rule us with our rubbing shoulders. They want to enjoy your resources. While you sit down and watch, they don't want to pull you along. But normally, anybody who wants to make a choice of a partner should ask himself, do I need someone who we are going to be like a team to work together, to bring heads together and see how we will succeed? Do I need somebody who I put by the side and the person will sit down and be looking? Whatever I finish, I tell the person. If I like, I tell the person, or I tell the person nothing. I tell the person, sit down here, do like that. We should all know the kind of partners we choose. But remember, some of us might need partners who would like to sit down and watch, while some need a kind of partners who are like a team who come together, put their heads together, their resources, and grow. Come, let's grow together. It's not for men who think you are good when they were poor, when they have no name, they don't have big name attached to their name, when they are not famous. They think you are that kind of woman who they need that time when they are down. And when they become famous, they are rich, they are known, they think they need a woman who is fit for this kind of place they are. You are the woman who they need to struggle with. You are good for struggling. And in future, they will go and get a woman who is fit for enjoying your own sweat. How is this possible? How will you feel if a man thinks you are fit for struggling with him when he was nobody? You think you are fit, you are perfect to struggle with him when you are nobody. But then, when he becomes rich, he think you're not beautiful enough, you're not well qualified to be the kind of woman I will move around and cruise with. And now, when he moves around with that girl, the new chick, is the one who is going to enjoy that your sweat. That's your suffering, your empty stomach, your sleepless night. That is that woman who will not enjoy it. Tell me how it's going to work. Tell me how you are going to sit down one place and watch another person who didn't know when there was no food on the table. Another person who didn't know when you had no clothes. When you went like a mad person who had nothing to put on. That person will now come and relax in your sweat and enjoy your sweat. Tell me. And the person will come to you to preach to you about God, about going to church, about love. Tell you about being a good person. Do we have conscience? Or is this happening only here in Europe? Do we have conscience at all? If a woman is not good, that woman is not good for you. That time when you were struggling, why don't you let the woman go? Why don't you pack your bags and go that time? When you people are struggling, there's nothing to eat. There's no good place to live in. No pillow to lay head. No good bed to lie on. Why don't you leave the woman and go? At least you leave the woman and say, this woman is so terrible. I'm packing my bags and leaving. You leave. Not wait. That bad woman struggle with you. That woman who come from a place where your village people do not like, your uncles, your mother, your father do not like where your wife come from. They let you stay with the woman until you become rich. That money, the sweat, the struggle from that woman is what those your people who do not like your woman have been eating. They have been eating from her sweat, that bad woman. They have been eating from her sweat, going to hospital through her sweat, her work, her strength. Now, when everything is okay, everything, you don't need anything. You've made name. If you struggle or not, your money is coming no matter how small. You think, my tomorrow is secure. You look at yourself so beautiful. You forgot when you were born. You forgot when you were not fine. When you were not dressing, when people were not hailing you. When people were not saying, oh, we bow for you. You are great. Oh, when you hear the name, they say, oh, this name, oh, this person. You forgot the person who accepted you during that time. The person who saw the hero in you. That person who said, it doesn't matter what happened to you, I will be with you. Forget that person. Now, the person is not fit to be your wife. There are more beautiful people outside. There's something our people used to say. They would say, if you want me to go, you make me the way I was before you left me. You meet a woman who is not looking bad. No matter how pretty a woman is, this video is for women. True. Mostly women, we are the ones who make this mistake. You meet a woman. After you take that woman in, that woman must be looking good. Any woman you pick and start a relationship with that woman must have change. There should be increase in that woman's life. That's why you are the second hand that came into that person's life. Any woman you meet, there should be changes in that woman, positive changes. In looking good, in good environment, you must uplift that person, which shows that you, with conscience, you have come into that person's life. If you come into a woman's life and that person remains how that person is, and that person does not grow, it pains you when you see that that person dresses well. When the person has money, you get so angry. You hear the person want to give the person, somebody, anything, it pains you. You're not good for that woman. Any woman you married to over the years, and that woman is still begging you, give me 1 naira, give me 2 naira, give me. You cannot think on your own to make a stable means how that woman gets money from you people's money without begging. Then it's not good. Mostly the women who can bring their own and make it yours. The women who stay small and bring out money and give to you and say, use this money. You cry for 1 naira, the woman go around and look for something and give you. Where is our conscience? We have no conscience. God has left us. We really need to check how we are treating our partners so that we don't regret the kind of life we are living. Truly, we really need to check how we are treating our partners There is nothing like bringing money and putting money together as husband and wife. There's nothing like that. As long as no one cheat each other, as long as nobody is enjoying that money than the other person, that somebody do not take that money and go after other women, treat the women he has outside better than he treats his own wife. I don't know. Every day we are praying. How God is answering our prayer. The way God should answer our prayers that we are expecting. The day we will need God to have mercy on us, we sit down, we say, oh God, now I need you to be merciful to me. I don't know. But me, I fear. I'm afraid. To the extent that somebody you call your wife is not afraid that you might buy the person. That you might buy the person so that people do not hear how evil, how devilish you are. Oh, it's a pity. It's a pity what is going on. And you, if you live in Europe, be careful. If you are living in Europe with your partner, be careful what is happening around you. Watch your back. What is happening around you? Stories. Stories many. May God have mercy upon all of us, including me. Amen. Thank you so much. My name is Chioma Sweet Bro. Thank you. I fear. True. I'm so angry now. I'm so afraid. God have mercy upon all of us. Thank you for watching.